Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe. Now this start video. The tension between Voight and Reed in Chicago PD Season 12 has been a masterclass in slow-burning storytelling, and it's a storyline that fans have been craving for years. Voight, the grizzled, morally complex leader of the intelligence unit, has always been a character who thrives in the gray areas of law enforcement. His methods are unorthodox, his moral compass is often questioned, but his dedication to justice, no matter the cost, has made him one of the most compelling characters in the One Chicago universe. Reed, on the other hand, represents a different kind of threat, one that operates within the system, using bureaucracy and manipulation as weapons. This dynamic has created a high-stakes game of cat and mouse, and it's exactly the kind of storyline that allows Voight to shine. What makes Reed such a formidable opponent is his position of power. As the deputy chief, he has the authority to make Voight's life incredibly difficult, and he's not afraid to use that power to his advantage. Reed's corruption isn't as overt as some of Voight's past adversaries. He's not a drug lord or a serial killer. He's a high-ranking police official who believes he's doing what's necessary to clean up the city, even if it means bending or breaking the rules. This makes him a more nuanced villain, and it forces Voight to tread carefully. Voight can't just bust down Reed's door and take him out like he would with a gang leader. He has to play the long game, and that's where the real drama lies. One of the most intriguing aspects of this storyline is how it forces Voight to confront his own demons. Voight has always been a character who operates on the edge, but his abduction by Frank Matson in Season 11 pushed him even further into the darkness. The hallucinations of Al, his former partner and confidant, have been a recurring theme this season, serving as a reminder of Voight's internal struggle. Al's presence in Voight's mind represents his conscience, his guilt, and his fear of crossing a line he can't come back from. Reed's manipulation has only added to Voight's stress, and it's clear that he's teetering on the edge. The question is, how far is Voight willing to go to take Reed down? Reed's blackmail of Voight and his team over Torres' relationship with his CI was a turning point in the season. It was a moment that highlighted just how dangerous Reed can be. By using Torres' mistake as leverage, Reed not only gained control over Voight, but also sowed seeds of doubt within the intelligence unit. This has created a sense of unease among the team, as they're forced to question who they can trust. Voight has always been the glue that holds the unit together, but Reed's interference threatens to tear them apart. This adds another layer of complexity to the storyline, as Voight isn't just fighting for himself. He's fighting to protect his team. What's particularly fascinating about this season is how it's revisiting Voight's political savvy. Earlier seasons of Chicago PD often showcased Voight's ability to navigate the murky waters of police politics, but that aspect of his character has been somewhat neglected in recent years. Season 12 is bringing it back in a big way. Voight's collaboration with Chapman, the internal affairs investigator, is a prime example of this. Chapman has been a thorn in Voight's side in the past, but their uneasy alliance shows that Voight is willing to make strategic alliances if it means taking down a bigger threat. This is a side of Voight that fans haven't seen in a while, and it's a welcome return to form. The slow-burn nature of the Voight-Reed storyline is also a testament to the show's confidence in its characters and its audience. In an era where television often prioritizes fast-paced, action-packed storytelling, Chicago PD is taking its time to build tension and develop its characters. This approach allows for deeper exploration of Voight's psyche and his relationships with his team. It also gives the audience time to fully invest in the stakes of the storyline. By the time Voight and Reed finally come face-to-face in a climactic showdown, the payoff will be all the more satisfying. Another aspect of this storyline that deserves attention is how it reflects real-world issues within law enforcement. Corruption within police departments is a topic that has been explored in countless crime dramas, but Chicago PD is tackling it in a way that feels fresh and relevant. Reed's belief that the ends justify the means is a dangerous philosophy, and it's one that has real-world implications. The show doesn't shy away from the moral ambiguity of its characters, and that's what makes it so compelling. Voight himself is far from a perfect hero, and his willingness to bend the rules has often put him at odds with his colleagues and superiors. But in Reed, he's facing an adversary who takes that philosophy to the extreme, and it's forcing him to confront the consequences of his own actions. As the season progresses, the stakes are only getting higher. Reed's corruption is becoming more apparent, and Voight is running out of time to stop him. The question is, what will Voight have to sacrifice in order to take Reed down? Will he have to compromise his own morals even further? Will he risk losing the trust of his team? These are the kinds of questions that keep viewers on the edge of their seats, and they're a testament to the strength of the writing and the performances. Jason Biggs' portrayal of Voight has always been one of the highlights of Chicago PD, and this season is no exception. Biggs brings a raw intensity to the role, and his ability to convey Voight's inner turmoil is what makes the character so compelling. The scenes where Voight hallucinates Al are particularly powerful, as they give viewers a glimpse into Voight's fractured psyche. Biggie's chemistry with the rest of the cast, especially Tracy Spiridakos as Haley Upton and Patrick John Pfluger as Adam Ruzick, adds depth to the team dynamic and makes the stakes feel even more personal. In many ways, the Voight-Reed storyline feels like a culmination of everything Chicago PD has been building toward over the past 12 seasons. It's a storyline that challenges Voight in ways he hasn't been challenged before, and it's forcing him to confront the consequences of his actions. It's also a storyline that highlights the show's ability to balance action, drama, and character development. As the season heads toward its climax, one thing is clear: Voight is in for the fight of his life, and fans are here for it. In conclusion, Chicago PD Season 12 is delivering one of the most compelling storylines in the show's history. The slow-burn tension between Voight and Reed is a masterclass in storytelling, and it's giving Jason Biggs the opportunity to showcase his incredible range as an actor. With its exploration of corruption, morality, and the cost of justice, this season is a reminder of why Chicago PD remains one of the most gripping crime dramas on television. As Voight prepares to take on his most dangerous adversary yet, fans can't wait to see how it all unfolds. Heck yeah, indeed.